Oh, at least I can read today. Oh, man. But yeah, that Akechi thing where Bob was rigged. Okie dokie, definitely have a look-see in a little bit. Windows Atlus was a channel Markiplier and cranked gameplays. I'm not even sure who that is there. I'm sorry to say. Ran for a year and then deleted it. Oh. Okay, call me Chief. Alright, what's going on here? Chief is the man who commands all respect.
Wow.
I love the sound of the word chief. I'd like to be called that too someday.
Whoa.
So, time to read. Let's go a little further. A chief should act calmly in all situations. Yeah. Totally. Seems like you're getting through that book quickly. That guide on speed reading really helped. Well, how far did you get? Not far enough. Seems like there's still some pages left. You can continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Yeah. Totally used the time well. But yeah, so Akechi didn't want to truly hang out. Gosh dang it.
Today we're
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. I'm surprised I didn't stumble on that word more. Sine, cosine, and tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic from just seeing a graph? I don't get it. Look at this graph! A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, Acoustic Sun, take a look at these graphs. Oh, I always hated dealing with graphs.
Give me an answer.
Do you know the name for this graph? Your hint is snails. What? Why? I don't know. I don't know what one of these things relates to snails. Yeah, apparently it is this.
This is it.
Apparently.
Precisely.
That's correct. I would have had no idea. Don't you think it looks a bit like a snail shell? Yeah, it does look like that, but I don't know how that gave me any hints about the name. Many other graphs with amusing names. For example, a devil's curve is called that because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a diabolo. Yeah, we never had any names for our graphs, like, in school, apart from things like parabola. You know, nothing particularly diabolical about it otherwise. Oh, really? I'm so smart. Yeah, I hate hard class in the morning. Yeah, I understand that feel there. I very much get it. Rank max, yep. Some people might think of math as an enemy like the devil. But there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. Yeah, because those who, like, are really good at math can solve complicated things, you know? If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Yeah, like, with studying computing science at university, one potential field that I could look into going down would be, like, software engineering. Software engineers make big bucks, but I don't know if I'm, like, cracked up for that, you know? Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that. This is not like the devil, it is the devil. Math is evil. Okay, what's going on at lunch here?
Oh, Senpai. There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch?
Sure. I mean, illusion of choice there.
Thank you. Alright, let's head to the roof.
We're gonna talk about Haru's plants there.
It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves?
Gosh dang it! I tried to press like the unmute my microphone button, and I hit the turn on the camera button. All I was saying there is like, no, because the sketch he's having is disband, or he's gonna get us arrested. Alright, well.
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill
Morgana's
of the
eyeing
Phantom
that up.
Thieves.
Food?
I know it's
Question
not my
marks
place
of
to
mine?
say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
Well, I have to take care of something.
Take care of something. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
We're gonna get arrested.
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
Sure, I promise.
Then it's a deal. I'm already beginning to look forward to it. So, please be careful out there. Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
Maybe another time.
I see. I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Alright, well. Let's just see here. You've gotten better. Or you've really improved your naturalist, who's kind of okay with you. I'd like to teach you a little more. Maybe. Maybe. Who else can we hang out with? So there's you. I'm gonna rank up with you after last time. And, because we're hanging out with you, then. Let's see here. Wait, what? Yeah, what now? Let's see here. Or is that just saying, like, that's what my food was basically like, because, that's the name that you slap on for, things that you don't want to say what they actually are ever since Brock made that convention. I think, right? Yeah, let's head over immediately. Understood. Okay, let's stop by the arcade. Okay, I will. I will do that in that case. Take your time. Oh, hi.
Hey.
How are the Phantom Thieves doing? I'm still rooting for them. Hope they don't get discouraged and quit. The war is still going on. It's probably because they think I'm weak. If only I was as strong as the Phantom Thieves. Hey, kid. It might be small, but you played a great game. What? So being big is better? My bad. I didn't mean it like that. I just thought we should be friends since we're both gamers. The name is Takakuma. I make a living from gaming, more or less. Never heard of me? Huh? Takakuma, the pro gamer? Yeah, you're the guy from all those videos online. And you're the one they call a king, right? I've always wanted to play you, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, if I beat you, your rank will definitely drop. And I don't need people bashing me for bullying a kid.
You bastard!
You just called me weak. That's it, we're playing. I won't lose. As I expected of the king. Okay, let's get this started.
Alright!
I'm gonna win. I have to. Look at the anime hand thing he's doing.
Oh,
How?
wait.
King is getting destroyed. That's Takakuma, isn't it? He's awesome.
Huh?
I missed? The king lost? That doesn't count. Let's play again. You got it. Wow, that's 10 losses in a row. What is this, me playing against Carvia? King got slaughtered, huh? That's hilarious. One more game. No matter how many times we play, the end result will be the same. We should probably stop, for your sake. Shut up!
You
You
bastard!
cheated, didn't you? Yeah, you tell him! Calm down. I am calm. I wasn't supposed to lose. Man, guess the king is just a little kid after all. Looks like I overestimated your ability. I feel bad beating you again, so I'm gonna go. Make sure you practice for the next time we play. Damn it! You've gotta be kidding me. Don't get so worked up. I'm not! Oh, I forgot to talk to the fortune teller again! I didn't lose, because I just realized I could have gotten hints on the answers. I didn't lose. If I lose, it's all over for me. I'm gonna beat him the next time for sure. This isn't over. Strongest always win in the end. Just like the Phantom Thieves. Watch. I'll win for sure next time. I'm not a loser, you'll see. Gosh dang it. Well, I've got like no notes to carry over to the next. Gosh dang thing!
Alright.
Ah! Crap, it's late. I gotta go.
What?
Man, the Takakuma though. Tell me to practice for next time. Grow up shouldn't spend so much time playing video games. I mean, I'd spend a lot of time playing video games on this channel. But, you know, it's my channel.
Bye.
Today tired me out. I'll see you later. It's what I do, you know. But yeah, Brock is amazing. He really is there. Alright, well, sucks to suck. If we don't send the calling card tomorrow, it'll be too late. Well, a little bit of calling card tomorrow. Make sure you're prepared by tonight, okay? Yeah, so it is just set like that. You can't send the calling card any earlier. Oh, Sojiro, but he's not going to rank up yet because I didn't get all the many points there. There's Oya's thingamabob. I honestly care a lot more about Sojiro's thingamabob and his side story thingamabob. So even though we're not going to rank up right now, and even though we're about to be arrested, should I change my mind because of that? I was about to say, because we're, like, I'm sure we're going to have access to still rank up confidants and stuff like that after being arrested, especially considering, like, I know that there's, like, the new royal semester and stuff like that. So there's still time to work on Dudos. But I don't know what kind of crazy thing the game is about to, like, shoot me into after getting arrested. Like, it might just be, like, a long set of doing a whole bunch of stuff before coming back to this regular stuff, maybe. So maybe just in case of that, I should rank up the one that I can for sure rank up. Just to be safe. Maybe? I don't know. That sounds reasonable, right? Welcome to my velvet.
The inmate needs a
Itemized persona. Give me that!
Into a new form.
Yeah, make it into a new form. Yeah, I don't think Akechi cared all that much about her. After all. Alright. Let's see here. When it was mentioned earlier that Akechi only went up to 8, I, for whatever reason, thought that, you know, I was at 7 and I was about to rank him up to 8 with that last thing.
Justine, you handle
It's nothing, yeah, just making sure. So I need Devil. That's what I need. Yeah, give me Floros again.
You lack patience. Are you finished?
Yeah, there we go.
What?
Alright,
It is
back we
time,
go.
inmate.
I guess I could have gone to the area that Oya's already in. Is what I could have done. Alright. This might not even make that much of a difference. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get, like, a new skill from this specific rank up. Maybe I will. But if I don't, then it's just like, oh, I get a little bit more experience when I fuse this kind of persona. So just on the off chance that I fuse a devil persona, oh yeah, let's do it. Because sure, you know.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey. Alright. I'm saving stuff. Hi. Look at my foods, and that was unexpected. Yeah. Got me some news, right? Grow stronger soon.
Well,
Let's hang out with there. Sorry, but let's go somewhere else. Give me the info later. Gotta get out of here quickly. Someone problematic might have found out about us. Alright, let's hang out here. Someone problematic found out about us. That's how I'm gonna get arrested. This is really annoying. Where is that idiot?
Ugh.
Crap, hide. Oh yeah, there you are. What do you think you're doing, making me look all over the place for you? Chief, what are you doing here? That's my line. Why isn't your phone on? Are you doing something you don't want me to find out about? No, not at all. Oh, it looks like my battery ran out. I've been busy covering the Phantom Thieves, so... You sure about that? I got a complaint from the higher-ups the other day. Apparently, people have seen you snooping around recently. Places unrelated to the Phantom Thieves. That's ridiculous. I've been hot on their trail lately. Who told them that? Doesn't matter who. The board's coming down hard on me for this. Now, don't make me ask you again. Why are you sneaking around behind the company's back? I'm honestly not. I just... Sure, she hasn't done anything wrong. Alright, I'll tell you. Just promise me you'll keep it a secret, okay? Truth is, I'm in a relationship with this kid. What? Isn't he a minor? Yep, that's why I'm being so discreet about it. Who knows what laws we might be breaking. I guess keeping our tryst a secret is tougher than I expected. Maybe someone saw us out somewhere. Someone who specializes in fabricating articles. I'd expect you to be a better liar. I expect your resignation letter on my desk next week. If it doesn't come, I'll handle matters myself.
Huh?
So what? You decide I'm lying and that's that? Give it a rest already. I'm annoyed enough as is for having to track you down out here. Well, wait, we're totally dating, aren't we, sweetie? Yeah, don't tell anybody. What? See, we had to be extra secretive about it because his high school has strict rules against dating adults. Oh yeah. Are you blackmailing him? I mean, let's be honest, you don't have the physique to be attracting high school kids. Hey, that's sexual harassment. Besides, our love is something that defies both age and logic. Okay, so maybe it's not just, I had mentioned earlier in this game, you know, when there's a male teacher that's, you know, doing sketchy things with female minors, it's seen as like an awful thing that he gets a palace. But if it's a female teacher doing it, then that's a-okay, since Kawakamis will have the romantical options. But maybe it's not quite exactly the case then, considering this situation, you know, the game is clearly framing it as something more predatory, you know, what? Just make sure you don't miss any deadlines, okay? Of course, so can we go now? Just one more question. I could have sworn the reason you were sneaking around was so you could follow up on your old partner's case. Huh? Well, oh yeah. Our movie's about to start. I don't know. Is that so?
Ugh.
Like I said, I'm here on personal business. I promise you. You lost all credibility when you start sneaking around like this. But fine. I'll back off. Don't go pulling any funny stuff, okay? Board wants me to keep a close eye on you. You've been warned. Thanks. That guy's one of the execs over at my job. Arrogant bastard, ain't he? He's the kind of guy all the girls at a bar would instantly turn down. Anyway, that was a real surprise. Not only are you a good source of info, you're not half bad as an actor either. You're honestly the type of guy I'd want to grab drinks with after work. Too bad you're underage. I feel like my bond with Oya is growing deeper. Neat, let's get a star! You okay? Okay.
All right.
Well, I guess that's it for today. Don't stop in any weird shops on your way home, okay? I won't. I feel like pretending to be lovers with Oya has increased my charm. What? Do I have, you know, when Anima sent a bag of treats for you, she specifically got a whole bunch of ones that are jam-packed with like a whole bunch of nutrients and stuff and are good for older doggies and stuff. You know, is what it seems like. With all sorts of good things in them. Would you like a treat? A little bedtime snack there. Yeah, that was pretty tasty, huh? It's pretty good. Wow. Put this back on the shelf here. Yeah, you like that, huh? That was good. Alright. Well, there's my charm, which is maxed and stuff.
Well then.
See you later. Alright, so things are about to go crazy because we're about to send the calling card. Hey kid, you headed straight home, right? No detours? You got some real acting chops. Man, they really saved me today. Once I get back to the editorial staff, all they asked for was my daily report. I couldn't believe it. You seem like a handy kid to know. Expect another call from me soon. I could use the help. And I'll repay you with the power of journalism, of course. I'll write you a solid article on the Phantom Thieves. Anything for microphone. Leave it to me. Wow, so dependable. I like guys like you. Man, you've got a whole lot of guts for a high schooler. Well, I'm sure we'll gradually get to know each other better, so let me know if you get any more juicy info. Okay, bye. See ya. Sweetie. Alright, it's Friday, we're sending the calling card. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Yeah, just need the 3 a.m. Krabby Patties sometimes. Oh, today was... Wait, was today the date? Kinda just snuck up on me. Are you alright? I know you went to see him every day. How can he be gone? I feel so sick. There's so many things I wanted to talk about with him. Why can't he just stay forever? What am I supposed to do now? Oh, is this the day that Dr. Maruki leaves? Man, you're a really serious case. It seems like you aren't alone. He was pretty popular with the girls. Hey, sweet doggy. Kusta-kun. What's happening here?
Good morning. I know this is
Oh, it's
last
voice
minute,
acted.
but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
Okay. Vote now on your phones. Sure.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you.
Hello,
Since
hello,
it'll
Epic
be our
Joker. How's it
last
going
chance
today?
To do so here.
Oh, it's not on auto advance. Oh, that's right.
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well,
I will.
I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. I guess he just wears slippers around school all the time.
Dr. Maruki's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year.
Why is his voice like quieter than the music at points?
Studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own.
Like it teeters out at the end and there's long gaps between sentences in the auto advance. It's weird.
I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Maruki!
Dr. Maruki!
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit.
Mm-hmm. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Well, yeah, thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat.
There are no words for how delicious this smells.
Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
Same here.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
Well, hey, congratulations.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
Everyone always figures it out. How did you know that?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
It says, Interpreting Reality Through Cognitive Science and the Alteration of Reality via External Influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned.
Wow,
You
we
suddenly
really aren't
appeared
as
in the
secretive
back
about this
alley
as
near
we
the
should be,
school.
huh?
I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you. Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
Oh, he was there.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
Well, it doesn't matter what I asked, but what's your game here?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Well, we made a deal.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
I'll define justice differently.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
Okay.
I am thou.
And then
Thou
this
art
becomes like the
I.
rank 10 thing
Thou
Bob, I
hast
guess.
turned a vow into
We
a
get another blood oath. Neat.
Thy bond
With the
shall
hearty
become
handshake.
The wings of
The
rebellion
hearty
and
handshake
break
blood
the
oath.
yoke of thy heart.
Neat.
Thou hast
The ultimate
awakened
secret of the counselor.
ultimate secret of the counselor,
Wow.
granting thee infinite power.
Crazy. Bam. Wakefulness. Raises the SP recovered from mindfulness.
Alright.
You can now fuse Vohu Mana, most powerful persona of the Counselor Arcana.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we... Whoa, random voice crack. Sure we will.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
See ya.